JB Cycles with an update on September the 22nd. So this previous week we had some kind of a 2-week or 4-week oscillation swing low, just going sideways, and looks like we have started another one, just like the cycle here is bullish. So in general, I think we will have an uptrend into the US election in November, but exactly how, there are a couple of possibilities here. I have drawn some, well, say one scenario here. I think we're in for sideways consolidation here, and then a final top around the election, or maybe after the election. There is a possibility we could go deeper here into around October the 10th, but still I think this will not be a definite breakdown and crash, and so some kind of a break down here will probably be kind of a bear trap, and we will have a possible final bull market high around the election. So one comment about this 4-week cycle. It has been stable more or less since this bull market began around October 2022 it was. But this 4-week cycle, it can change somewhat its behavior. Like back here we see the 2-week oscillation is less visible. It was more like just a 4-week cycle. So here we had a period where the 2-week oscillation was not that visible. And another thing happened back here, and that was, I noticed that the Dow Jones Industrial and the Norwegian market, they shifted. So the 4-week cycle was like this. So the big lows were here in the middle, you see, like this. And I wondered, is this will they snap back, or will the S&P also change the behavior? And is this a permanent feature, or will it just be temporary? I don't know. But we see now there was a major low at this 2-week oscillation low. Similarly here, this deep low was at this midpoint. So it is possible that this cycle has permanently changed its behavior into this. So we will have to see about that. But, longer term, we have the 3.5-year cycle. Normally it would guarantee us a bull market into around November, December this year, and then it could extend into even the winter and spring next year. But I think it could end around now, this time, November. And I think this could be a short ABC bull market. We are kind of stretching it, but when I did some pattern recognition, I found two scenarios. Either that we could make a top around August, September, and then start a bear market, or my favorite most of the time has been this red one, suggesting a bull market top around the election. Now this drop here made me think that maybe this was a double top and we were following the green one, but that was also a bear trap. Now we have popped up following this red one, and it suggests some kind of a consolidation before the last leg up. Also we have the 73.5-year cycle. I've been talking about this earlier, and the previous bull market is a possible analog, suggesting we are now in this final top formation phase. I think we could go a little bit sideways and then have a last pop up into the election. Because my medium-term cycles are suggesting we are just at a very weak point, and now we have strength into the election in November. When zooming in, We had weakness all the way from July, and now mostly going sideways, and now the cycles turn very bullish. We have some weakness around October the 10th, so I think we could have some kind of consolidation here before the last pop-up. Individual cycles, this one is going up, this one is going up, well, yeah, just about to be going up, and this one also going up, and it has a low, well, around October the 15th. So I think we will have some kind of a weakness in the first half of October. And looking at the S&P wavelets, so we did get this, an ABC, and we are in this C, and where will it end? It could, here we have some analog, just going back the last few months. So we could crash down here. I don't think so, but we could have a deep, call it bear trap. But then I think we will pop up into November. But we do have this trend line. We have to watch it, yeah, that's my main scenario. But we are approaching a possible sell setup. But we were also here at similar point, and we could have both of these here. Both times we could have started a correction or pullback here, but we didn't. We consolidated and got the last push up. So we will have to see here. We do soon have a setup for some kind of a downside, but it could morph into something else. So anyway, yeah, we are approaching some kind of a sell setup. But I don't think it will be a bad breakdown. It will just set up for another buying opportunity. The VIX projection is, the 10-week oscillation suggested from VIX is saying we are approaching this weak phase. It could be a sideways consolidation, some kind of a pullback, or a correction. But yeah, I think I'm looking for something more kind of sideways here. And we have the hourly data for the Dow Jones Industrial. So we have the 2-week oscillation here in orange. Looks like that could be a 2-week oscillation low, and then now we are kind of going up into, yeah, maybe a top around midweek, this coming week, around Wednesday. I don't quite like the setup here in the wavelets. Well, yeah, maybe too early, yeah, to have any breakdown. We could go up maybe into around Wednesday this coming week. And we have this trend line. Because we had such a deep pullback here, we have a lot of space down to this trend line, buying us time here possibly before we get some bearish setup. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for here in the hourly data, but from the 2-week oscillation and the cycle here, looks like we have a bias for upside into around Wednesday. Some kind of downswing, and maybe starting this possible sideways consolidation, unless we do break below this trend line and make some kind of a bear trap here. Again, when the cycles are so bullish, I think any breakdown below this trend line should be a bear trap. And then we're looking for a possible final bull market high around November. And possibly an even bigger topping formation with another double top or lower top, later, maybe even January or sometime. But yeah, it looks like something is going to happen around the election. So, see you.